Whenever you're building an argument in a speech, if you just tell your audience something, they're either going to agree with you or not agree with you. If they already believe that thing, you don't need to convince them. And if they already don't believe that thing, you're going to struggle to convince them. They're going to feel defensive, they're going to feel skeptical. Instead, show your audience an argument. A really famous example of this was in the America just before the Civil War. You had this massive issue of slave states versus non-slave states. And people who believed in slavery said, we should keep slaves. People who didn't believe in slavery said, we should stop slavery. And each side was entrenched in their viewpoint. Along comes Abraham Lincoln. And Lincoln says, a house divided against itself cannot stand. And that's something that you can't really argue. If you can argue and say, oh, all of America should have slavery, or all of America should not have slavery. But you can't really argue for the fact that if half the country think one thing and half the country think another thing, that isn't going to work. That isn't going to allow you to continue as a nation. And of course, Lincoln was dead right, wasn't he? That you couldn't have this situation where one part of the country was doing one thing, another part of the country was doing another thing. A house divided against itself cannot stand. You can't argue with the analogy, you can't argue with the visual, you can't argue with the imagery. So when you're trying to put forward your argument in a speech, don't just tell people, this is what you should believe, this is what I want you to think, this is the direction I'm trying to lead you. Show the audience your argument. Show them what you're trying to present. That's going to be a lot more powerful, a lot more convincing, and ultimately it's going to be a lot more impactful for your audience as well.